Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've just launched a beautiful new website on Webflow and you're eager to connect your own custom domain, maybe it's your business name or a unique brand, you're in the right place. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll know exactly how to manually connect your custom domain to your Webflow website step by step. No more confusion, no more guesswork, just a clean, professional-looking website with your very own address. Alright, so let's dive right in. First things first, you'll want to go ahead and log into your Webflow dashboard. Once you're there, you'll see a list of your projects. Go ahead and click on the website you want to connect your domain to. It might sound simple, but this step is important. Make sure you're on the right project so you don't accidentally make changes to another site you're working on. Now you're taken to the project's main dashboard. To continue, look for the Publish button. It's usually found at the top right corner. Give that a click. This is where the magic starts to happen. When you're in the Publish menu, you'll see an option that says Add Custom Domain. Go ahead and click on that. This is basically telling Webflow, hey, I want people to find my website at my own special address, not just through the default Webflow subdomain. Here's something really important to know. In order to actually add your own custom domain, a domain you might have purchased from places like GoDaddy, Namecheap, or Google Domains, you'll need to have a paid plan on Webflow. The free plan lets you experiment, but connecting your own domain is a feature reserved for at least the basic site plan. If you haven't done this yet, don't worry. Webflow will gently redirect you to the site plans page so you can pick and activate a plan. Think of it as upgrading your workspace from a shared, temporary space to your personalized corner of the internet. Once you're on the Site Plans page, take a moment to review your options. If all you need is to showcase a simple site with your custom domain, you can go ahead with the basic plan. It's a straightforward option and gives you everything you need for most professional websites. When you're ready, simply click to purchase and activate the plan. This part might take a few moments as things process, but once you've got the plan activated, you're all set to go back and add your custom domain. Returning to the domain connection screen, you can now enter your custom domain, the address you want everyone to use to find your website. When you type it in, Webflow will guide you through the specific records you need to add to your domain settings. This usually involves copying and pasting a couple of text strings called DNS records at your domain provider's site. It might seem a little technical, but just take your time. It's a lot like changing the address on your mailbox, so your friends know exactly where to find you. And that's it, you've just set yourself up to have a fully custom domain leading right to your beautiful Webflow site. If anything seems tricky, don't stress. It's perfectly normal to need a couple of tries or even reach out to support. The key is, you now know where these features live inside Webflow and exactly what to look for. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, go ahead and give the video a like. It really helps the channel. Drop any questions or experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more hands-on tutorials like this. Happy publishing, and I'll see you in the next video.